Ever notice how HOA and condo dues suddenly skyrocket when communities hit the 15 to 20 year mark? Your residents are pointing fingers at the board, and you're caught in the middle of a financial storm that's been brewing for years. When developers set up a new community, they establish dues that are intentionally on the low side. This isn't sneaky, it's just business. They need attractive pricing to sell units, and those initial dues are primarily a marketing tool. These starter dues, we'll call them starter dues, they're designed to just cover the basics, minor repairs and minimal maintenance during those early years when everything's still new. They were never meant to address the community's long-term financial needs. Remember, developers set these rates knowing they'll hand over control to residents before any major infrastructure issues arise. Makes perfect sense from their perspective. They cover immediate costs, boost their marketing appeal, and ultimately let future homeowners decide how to run their own community. Most people buying into a new community don't realize those initial dues are just placeholders. They assume what they're paying is what the community actually needs long term. New board members typically don't have the experience to know how to set appropriate dues either. And here's something few people talk about. The management companies working with new communities often have relationships with developers. These companies aren't likely to explain that to your new resident board, that those initial dues were artificially low. They want to maintain good relations with developers for future projects, and they're not going to throw their business partners under the bus. By the time someone needs to have that uncomfortable conversation about raising dues, the developer is usually long gone, exactly as planned. This creates the perfect storm. Boards postpone necessary increases, maybe adjusting a bit for inflation, but not building adequate reserves. Then around that 15 to 20 year mark, everything starts failing all at once. Roads, roofs, water systems, pools. And suddenly you're facing massive expense spikes. The longtime residents are shocked. When I bought in, the dues were only a third of what they are now, they complain, not understanding those initial figures were never realistic to begin with. The worst part? Some homeowners actually get priced out of their own homes. Their mortgages were calculated with those artificially low dues in mind. And when monthly assessments jump by hundreds of dollars, they simply can't afford to stay. They're financially trapped in a community they can no longer afford. As a board member, your fiduciary duty isn't just to current residents, but to the long-term health of the community's assets. Here's what smart boards do. First, commission a professional reserve study immediately after transition from developer control. This gives you real data about future costs and timelines. Second, develop a practical funding strategy with gradual increases. Small, consistent adjustments over time are much easier for residents to handle than sudden, massive hikes or special assessments. Third, be transparent with your community. Help them understand that proper funding isn't about taking more of their money, it's about protecting their property values and avoiding financial shocks down the road. Your community deserves financial stability. Don't wait until your infrastructure is failing to take action. Review your reserve study today, and if you don't have one, make it your top priority this quarter. Understanding and addressing these funding challenges early is one of the most important things you can do as an HOA or condo board member. By taking action now, you're protecting both your community's physical assets and your residents' financial well-being for years to come. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.